Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Joker, Folie, Deux, directed by Todd Phillips, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Okay.
All right, Tina.
This was your pick.
What do you mean, my pick?
I didn't want to be here.
You didn't want to come to see this?
No. What did we see?
You did not want to see Joker?
What's it called?
I don't know, actually. Obviously not Joker number 2.
No.
What's it called?
Joker, Folie, Deux.
Ooh, so continental.
Did you like it?
Tour de force, baby.
You liked it?
I loved it. You are shocked.
Genuinely. I hope you know that you are in the vast minority right now.
Well, everyone else is wrong.
Everyone hated
This
it.
is a brilliant portrayal of...
You're joking.
I am not joking.
You're messing with me.
I am not.
You're sounding like you're pretending to be me.
It does sound like I'm pretending to be you. But this is my substance. A callback to last one. But this was great. Performances, amazing. The concept, amazing.
I'm sorry, so when she said, I'm pregnant, and then started singing the worst song you've ever heard in your life,
so
you were fine with that?
Maybe we should give a little more background. So now this is your turn. Now that we've set the stage.
Oh my god. I was not expecting this. Whew. Okay, Joker. Folie à Deux, sequel to Joker. Still directed by good old Todd.
Todd who?
Phillips. I think. Todd Phillips?
I don't know.
Todd Phillips. Also director of the Hangover movies.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And the original. I can't do that. This is crazy. Okay, it's sequel to Joker from like 2-3 years ago. I don't remember.
So for someone that's never seen the original Joker, which I think includes you.
It does.
What's the concept here? And
yikes. What do you mean?
You gotta set the stage. This is not a Batman's Marvel superhero kind of movie or DC kind of movie. This is a very different animal from every other...
I can't handle this.
from every other type of superhero comic book movie. Do you not agree with that?
No.
What do you mean no?
It's just as goofy as all the other
ones. Oh
ones.
My word.
At least Christopher Nolan's movies were darker than this.
This... it probably doesn't matter for you since you didn't see the original. But this is phenomenal.
Okay.
I've caught you speechless. Look at this. I've caught the professional movie critic speechless.
Shocked.
Genuinely shocked.
Genuinely.
You didn't think Joaquin Phoenix? No, Phoenix. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Joaquin Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Portrayal of a deranged serial killer?
No.
Amazing?
No, because there's no backstory. There's no
the backstory was the first movie.
I've seen enough Batman movies to have a backstory of the Joker, but everybody's characterizations were so paper thin. There's just no substance there. They changed everything in every scene. Joaquin Phoenix should have won his Oscar for You Were Never Really Here by Lynn Ramsey, and that is a far better version of what he was doing here. And You Were Never Really Here.
I have no idea whatever you just said is.
Oh God.
This was amazing.
Okay, so what's the plot?
This is just the inner workings of...
the worst courtroom drama you've ever seen in your life.
That's not the important part. This is a sick...
That's half the movie!
Yeah, it's not important. It's a sick human, and you're seeing somebody portray a very deranged person.
But not in an interesting way that felt genuine.
And then the world around it who idolizes this man. What's the director's? Phillips? Something?
Yeah.
Is putting a mirror to society here.
You're pulling my leg. At the end, you're going to rate this a 1. There's no way that this... No.
Yes,
No.
Absolutely.
This is crazy town.
I couldn't make this up if I tried, Tina.
I think you could. I believe that you could.
You know, he put everything into this portrayal. I mean, Joaquin literally starved himself to look so gaunt.
Every 5 seconds, he would just like lean back and like blow some smoke up in the air, and like I could do that. Look, I like Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's phenomenal in The Master. I think he's really great in You Were Never Really Here. Like, I like his performances. In this, there's just, like, nothing for him to dig into.
Next, you're going to tell me Lady Gaga wasn't amazing in this.
I can't believe they put Lady Gaga on a musical and didn't let her, like, really sing.
Oh,
That's
she sang.
crazy.
It was beautiful. Haunting. Her portrayal.
You're making this up.
I am not making this up.
You're making this up. We didn't...
You scoffed at it. I could hear you over there huffing and puffing and making it these bad sounds. It's an amazing movie.
Genuinely, I'm at a loss, man.
We're barely 5 minutes.
That.
I'm not going to hit it.
Oh,
We're barely 5 minutes into the drive home, and you have nothing else to say.
Oh, the Bolt bus is still stuck.
Yes, it is the Bolt bus.
No, I did not like. I thought every song that they chose was horribly shoehorned in. None of it really made sense.
All right, so wait, we have to give a little context because the first movie had no music in it. It was just a confused, deranged person who goes on a killing spree because the whole world had beaten him up since he was born, including his mother.
Okay, wait a minute.
Well, hang on.
No,
at least give why music is here.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Because every time, when we saw the bike riders, you were like, why would I want to watch a movie about people who are just like, have no redeeming qualities and are just terrible and mean and violent? And now you're like, well, this is actually profound and a mirror to society. What's the truth?
It's whatever the individual movie does to you.
Oh
That's the truth. So let's go back to the musical aspect of this.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a brilliant way to introduce the inner psychosis, I don't know, I'm making that up, of the Joker, of Joaquin Phoenix. What was his name?
Arthur Fleck.
Arthur Fleck.
They said it 8,000
They did say it 8,000 times, but I can barely remember my own name. So the fact that it's like you were listening to his inner dialogue, his inner musical dialogue, and he sees himself as the star of this bizarro world that he's created in his head. And then the brutality of the prison that was there, and the guards, and the brutality of everything else.
We've all seen Shawshank Redemption.
But this felt okay. You know what this was? This was a modern interpretation of like an Italian opera, with a Greek Italian opera, because I have to bring in the Greek side, right? It's just a tragedy of humanity and what happens to somebody. Tragedy. Yes, but there was music, so I got the opera part. I don't know if the Greeks ever did an opera. Come on, come
Hercules.
at me. Come on.
They did Hercules.
No, Disney doesn't count. How did you not feel that?
Because there was no emotion behind any of this.
It was all emotion. Nothing but emotion.
This is...
raw, painful angst of society was here.
Yeah, but like angst in like you're 13 years old and you have angst.
You just called me immature, did you not?
I'm fine with that, because that was crazy.
But going back a week to the substance, you thought that was high art.
Because
this
it
was
actually
high art.
had layers.
This had layers.
The substance had substance, if you will.
This had amazing acting.
It was fine. Like nobody really like gripped onto me. Like there was, I feel like there's just not anything. Honestly, the whole movie felt like it was like making fun of everyone who liked the first Joker,
which you did not see.
Correct, but I know that people did, and I understand that.
I loved the first Joker. I thought that was a great movie as well. I
don't think that
this Academy Award capable movie right here.
Respectfully, no. It is like they have stopped all campaigning for it because it's getting ripped to shreds.
They don't understand anything.
I mean, like, you have Lady Gaga and you don't let her belt it. You let her belt it one time.
She had at least, yeah.
No, and then you make
because you didn't want. It wasn't a musical. It wasn't the point. Was not to have her sing.
That's fine.
I loved it when she was singing so silent and so squeaky at the beginning, like you didn't even know she could sing. I thought that was beautiful. I wish you all could see her face right now, because you just look totally confused and befuddled.
Because there was not, like, to me, it just felt like a very a surface level, like, oh my God, society is flawed.
Again, you're calling me surface and basic.
And that's fine. Look.
No. Hey, have some respect.
I don't know what to tell you. But, like, I didn't like any of the songs they picked. None of them felt like they were right. It just felt like they searched songs that have Smiling or Joker. You didn't or
like
Clown.
That's Entertainment?
No.
A quintessential song from the 50s?
I don't know. 40s, I think?
I don't know, but it's in that movie, That's Entertainment, which covers all of movie from early to late.
What?
Musicals? You never watched That's Entertainment?
Yeah, but what were you describing it as just now?
I don't know. I had a problem there. I am driving, remember?
I do recall. No, none of them felt like... None of them... Like, you can have a jukebox musical, but the songs need to actually make sense within, like, the world of it.
I thought they all fit perfectly. Now, of course, I can't tell you a single one of them, but at the moment, I thought they were perfect.
The whole time that I was watching it, it reminded me of that 30 Rock bit where Alec Baldwin's character makes America's Kids Got Singing, which is like a kids singing talent show.
Okay.
And he's like, you know what? This week, we're going to do royalty-free music, so we won't have to pay for any of it. And that's what this felt like, except for like a few songs that I recognized. Like, obviously, put on Come On, Get Happy. And the mountain one.
Did you not like the Sonny and Cher show that they did in the middle there?
No, because it didn't serve a purpose.
It did.
What? That he has a...
I loved her character as... She portrays herself as downtrodden like he is, with a background like he has. And in reality, he finds out that she comes from a wealthy family in
And you're
Gotham.
telling me that was not obvious the first time that you saw her?
Oh, evidently you're just calling me basic again. Look at this.
I'm sorry. Like, there was nothing that was interesting. There was nothing that, like, kept me on the edge of my seat. It just felt like a slog to get through. And, like, a slog that didn't have anything deeper to say than it was just like, society is bad, man. And society is bad, man. But, like, show me a little something else. Make me feel something about it.
All I had was feeling. The entire movie was nothing but feeling to me. What does this say about the state of movies, Tina? And people's ability to watch movies?
I think people can watch movies. That's fine. Go watch a movie. Go have feelings. But, like, this didn't do it for me.
You are really stuck on this now.
Because it just feels very hollow to me. It doesn't... It feels like they're just... checking boxes, but not even like they had a list that they wanted to use.
It was beautifully shot. The darkness of it, the
You've never seen cigarette smoke in a light before? Because that's what half the movie was. I don't like.
I'm not going to be able to convince you that this was a phenomenal movie.
I know, and that's all that this really had to visually offer. They just kept smoking.
You didn't like Gotham at all?
No, Gotham was nondescript. There was nothing interesting about the setting.
It was New York City in the 70s. It was amazing. They even got the original cop cars correct. They had... my favorite part was they created the penal colony with that bridge that goes out. That's not real.
Okay.
That was awesome. That was cool, I thought. Just visually, I liked it.
Well, yeah, visually, yeah, sure. But, like... And
I liked the characters. I liked the guards. I thought they were perfectly cast. Especially the guy that was his friend, but also beat him up and was evil at the end. I love the way...
It just feels like...
I love the way it ends. Because it doesn't end in some kind of...
How did it end? It is gone from my brain.
He dies.
Oh, right.
It didn't... He didn't have like some weird superhero... Oh, and now he takes over Gotham and is the arch villain for Batman. I want to see the Batman that evolves in this world. I
mean, they already had Harvey Dent and Two-Face, so...
I don't know what that is.
Jeez.
Hey, I'm not a movie critic.
I'm not either. You always talk about that you're a comic book dude. Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent was the DA, and then at the end with the explosion, he becomes Two-Face.
That was the kid that got...
The DA.
Oh... Yeah, I didn't get that. I was pretty much a Batman, Superman guy.
Harvey Dent is like lead Batman dude.
Okay, mostly Superman.
Oh my
Superman
God.
And Flash. But regardless,
Oh my goodness.
are they going to make a Batman version of this? Because I want to see that.
No.
A Batman.
Warner Brothers has turned their backs entirely on this project.
Totally wrong. Don't let the critics stop you from seeing this. Go see Joker Folie, Deux, or whatever it was called.
Folie, Deux.
Folie, Deux.
But, like, what? All you're telling me is that, yeah, this man has a mental illness and, like...
I was captivated all the way through by Joaquin's performance and Lady Gaga, and the musical worked for me.
It did not work for me. I'm coming
Perhaps
at it.
it's because inside my own head, I have a musical going on every moment of the day.
Why? Because you just listen to the radio?
No, I mean without the radio.
You're singing songs. You don't know a single lyric of a single song.
I do not. Doesn't
So
mean
then
I'm
what's
not.
happening
Doesn't
in
mean
there?
I'm not performing an entire show in my head all the time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what do you want to rate it out of?
All right, we've returned. I guess it has to be lipstick.
Gosh.
How many lipsticks do you give this? I'm going to guess for you. You're going to give it a half.
Yeah. Maybe one.
Well, I think you're
For that one that Lady Gaga belted.
She's amazing. I do love Lady Gaga.
She had nothing to do here. And
I
there
still
was
just
no
love her in
chemistry
general.
between the two of them.
Oh, I felt it.
If only you could have let her perform.
I felt the chemistry. She portrayed a confused. I don't know what else to call her. I'm just confused. Anyway, so I'm going to give it. I was going to go for a 4.5, but maybe
No, I gotta get out of the car.
With a 4.
This is too much.
I'll give it a solid 4 in my world. That's it, Tina.
Oh my god. Okay.
Say goodnight a little louder than that.
Good night.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes online at movieswithmydad.com. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Twitter at Captain Ameripug or letterboxed at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at our local Home Depot. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.